I want this directory to be copied in this directory. If we check here in this directory, cd react Jenkins Ansible, right? There is nothing for now. So we have to type react Jenkins Ansible. Nice. And for the this exec command is what commands that you will execute on the remote host. For our in our example, what the commands that we should run in our Ansible server. And this command run as a root user. Nice. So I will not run no commands here, but let me at the first run this job again and see what's going to happen. So if I apply and I save, then I will try to build again. Then the build start, and they will check the steps. So at the first it will install the packages. At the first it will retrieve our GitHub repository for our React app, then install the dependencies, then run the build. Then it's going to deploy that build in our remote server, in our Ansible server. So as you can see, success, the operation has finished with success. So if I come here in our Ansible server and try to see ls, as you can see that a new folder had created. And if we try to get in this folder and check it, yes, we have all the files. Nice. So what is the next step? The next step that I will try to create a Docker file, right? Then create a container, then run it, right? But I will run it, this container from a Jenkins shell. From here, I will come back to this job. I will configure it or modify it, and add new items here. From here, I will execute commands to run the container that is in our Ansible server. So for that, we have to install Docker. So at the first, let me install Docker. Docker sudo yum install Docker. Yes. Okay. So to allow this user to run Docker commands, we have to add this user to the Docker group. But at the first, let me run the Docker, because if we check its status, it's not running. If we check, type here service Docker status, it's not running. So we have to run it. Service Docker start. Then started. So if I check now, it is started. So if, for example, if I try to say Docker PS, permission denied. So I have to add this user to the Docker group. For that, I have to switch to the root user, then type user mode, then AG, and add this user Abdel Ali to the Docker group. If I switch now to Abdel Ali, try to type Docker PS, it's running now. Good. So what is the next step now? The next step is try Wait, I will stop the record for a moment.